Good morning and welcome to Selhurst Football Stand, ladies and gentlemen. It's Davil Johnson from Middlesbrough, North East of England today. Welcome to this Halloween special of Selhurst Football Stand. Tonight we have some spooky football in store for you. Tonight it's the EFL Cup round of 16s. Middlesbrough obviously at home to Crystal Palace, and there will be some spooky football going on there. And before anyone asks, what am I going to be dressing up as? I'm going to be dressing up as a Boro fan. Simple as. Ashley Fletcher could start. Obviously, he started all three of our cup games so far. He started in the win against Notts County on penalties, which ended 3-3. He played and scored in the game against Rochdale. And he also played against Preston North End. I don't think he scored. He could be starting tonight. He's been pretty good when scoring goals in the cup games. But tonight we are against a tough Crystal Palace side from the Barclays Premier League. Now they're coming into this game with a lot of confidence after they obviously got a 2-2 draw against the Gunners. Now that draw does not help our situation one bit. But we're coming into this game on the back of a pretty poor performance and a lucky point against Derby County at home. Now we're pretty good at home. We're always pretty hard to score against at home. Now, in the Cup, that's different. In the Cup, Crystal Palace might just turn up and not really play the style that they're supposed to play. We could play absolutely amazing and cause a shock. There could be a shock on the cards. There might not be. But obviously tonight, we just have to have a go and just go and play. And I am not confident for tonight's game. And I will tell you why. Tony Pulis is expected to make several changes, and that will mean that he's likely to make a pretty weaker team. Now, Danny Bath could be in the squad, and so could Grant Lebeter. Wine Shotton's out, so that means Paddy McNeil will still be in the right back again, which is no good. Palace without Christian Benteke, Joe Ward and Scott Dan, so that is something decent. That's two defenders that they're missing, and obviously Christian Benteke, who obviously scores relentlessly. Now, the last time these two teams met was in the Premier League, ended out in a 1-0 win for Crystal Palace at Selhurst Park. We both actually lost both games against them in the Premier League. Lost 2-1 at home to them. Christian Benteke getting on the score sheet, I believe it was. And obviously Jason Patrick Van Aanholt getting the only goal of the game at Selhurst Park. For Crystal Palace, I think it was the 18th minute. I'm not too certain. No, I can't remember. But last time these two teams met in the League Cup was in September 2011 when Palace won 2-1 at Selhurst Park. And we're also looking to reach the quarter-final for only the third time in the last 7 seasons, which could be decent, but it's a question of can we. My prediction's 3-1 to Crystal Palace. I'm not confident at all for this game. But as I say, I'm not the only one going to be here on this fine Halloween. We're joined by one of my best mates. Yeah. Yep. Yes, Joe. So, what are your thoughts for tonight's game then, mate? I just have to go off the camera. Yeah. Yes, that was the first round.
Rochdale, we won 2-1, didn't we?
Yeah, we really should have smashed them, but we underestimated them.
That's every game of the cup, and that's how many goals that conceded? 6.
Yes.
That's poor.
But looking at some of the but you look at some of the teams, then Rochdale, they'll have come to try and make a shock. They'll have tried to come and bring a shock on the cards. That's what Boro need to do tonight if we're going to win. If Boro win, then there is a shock on the cards. We've already had a shock last night. Forest getting knocked out by Burton Albion. I'll be honest with you, Burton Albion with a better team. Forest were absolutely cack. that
I'm
night.
expecting Preston to come. No, not Preston, Palace, sorry.
Palace, yeah.
I'm expecting Palace to come. They probably try and hit us on the counter-attack. I expect Boro to be quite in control of the game, but we will see time where Palace, you can just tell they're in the Premier League, and I think Boro will lack in the final third. I'd like to see Ashley Fletcher get a start.
Yeah.
I think he's been amazing so far this season. But I admit, last season, I absolutely hated him.
Yeah.
I thought he was too weak on the ball. I thought he had no creativity, really. Thought he couldn't put the ball in the back of the net. But I think this season he knows how to score.
Yeah.
He's a punter in the middle of a shirt. And I think he's a real deal for us in the cup this season. So
I think when you look at Ashley Fletcher, right? Yeah, I'm the same. Last season, I thought he was absolutely pap, but he went to Sunderland. He was scoring goals for them, and I think he was still I think that was when they were still in the Championship. And then this season, he's come out and he's going relentlessly in the cup games. Now he could be the real deal, but could he be the real deal in the Championship?
That is a different question.
That's the thing. The Championship's a tougher league. And with some of the games that we've got next, obviously Stoke City away, Wigan Athletic at home, then obviously on the 24th, obviously that's our game against YNFC. We've obviously got the Brentford away game, which is on Sky Sports. So they're 3 tough games, and they're games that we should win. Also, we've got to the quarterfinals twice in the last 7 seasons. We're hoping to make it 3. Palace have only reached the league quarterfinals once in the last 15. And obviously Roy Hodgson has not beaten Middlesbrough at the Riverside Stadium in the last 3 attempts. So that could be a good sign for us. We could actually win them. But who knows?
People's been asking him a prediction. I've been saying 2-1 all week. But now I'm changing. I'm going to say 1-0 Boro tonight. I think it'd be quite an effective game. I think it might be header.
Yeah.
The only goal of the game, and that'll send us through with a pretty decent upset. Palace, what to expect from them?
Attacking football.
Attacking football, good defensively. Well, alright defensively against us. I'm expecting them to bring, well, they don't usually bring a lot of fans, but the fans that bring do make a bit of noise. I'm expecting that to help Palace.
They have some of our chance, just their version.
So I think a big part of the game tonight is actually going to be the atmosphere. Because both teams, let's face it, now you can say it or not, both teams generally have, I know this season probably been a bit frustrating, a bit quieter, but both teams...
Palace always have good atmosphere home and away.
Both teams generally make noise, but don't make noise. Palace make noise just as much. So I think whoever gets the first goal, it could be vital because then they're...
Yeah.
Our fans will be up, will be chanting, will be cheering the team on. If it's Palace, their fans be doing the same. And that atmosphere could drive on to a second goal, and that could have the game in the bag. So the first goal is more important tonight. Yeah,
I agree. I think the first goal's vital in any cup game, especially with it being the round of 16s. You're so close to Wembley, and you don't want to. You only what 3, 4 games away from Wembley. If we win tonight and win the quarterfinals, then obviously we've got the semi-finals, which is 2 full legs. Which if we got there, we'd probably be playing Man United or Man City. Sorry, not United.
What we need tonight, which we did have against Derby, but the game was so flat, so frustrating. We need every fan in this ground to be supporting us on and not booing us, because we against a tough team, a Premier League side like Palace, example. We've gone on about the atmosphere, the good going forward. They'll be here and they'll know what they need to do tonight. We need every fan in the crowd cheer these players on, want the players to win it just as much for the fans as to do for them. And I think that's what Boro need to do to win it. If Boro kick off, we're cool in the first 10 minutes. Fans start to boo.
Yep.
Fans start to criticise. Palace fans get livelier. It could be for a long, long night of football tonight.
Just another thing. What's Ryan's just sent me a message.
Both
Wine just sent me a message here saying, oh Christ, Wine's just sent me a message saying, what's your prediction? I've said 3-1 Palace. I've sent him that. He says they'll be too good for us. I'll do a preview review for the game if you like later today.
We need fans. Fans are so important in a game like
Yeah.
this.
Another thing that's also important about the cup games is if you lose the game, well, you feel the disappointment of getting knocked out with a cup, especially at this stage. But the good thing is you can concentrate more on the league, and that's obviously until you get the FA Cup third round, which is in January.
Some people say they'd prefer to get knocked out of the cup. I don't care what.
Yeah, I know a lot of people are like that because they'd rather concentrate on the league because everyone says the league's more important. But
don't care what, it's fans that pay the tickets. I want to win. I want to win every game possible as a football club.
you do know you won't win every game.
I couldn't really care because I think that I want to win every game which they used to win.
We won't win every game, you do know that.
I know that. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying if you had the option to win, you'd surely pick a win in every game you could.
Yeah. What your prediction was 1-0, wasn't it?
1-0 Boro.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the fans are important, and obviously I sit in the West Stand, and there's never any atmosphere in the West Stand, but that's just the West Stand for you. But I like sitting in the West Stand. To be honest with you, I actually like sitting in the West Stand because you like right behind the players, and you can see more of the action. Anyway, guys, I am going to end this video there. Thank you very much for coming on, Joe. And as I say,
Happy Halloween, everybody!
and yes, have a good Halloween. I'm not doing any trick or treating, by the way. Before anyone asks, I'm obviously going to be my mate's doing the Xbox One content today. So yeah, we'll see you all later for that. Hello. I'm not even sure if Wilfred Zaha will even play because I've just looked here. Wilfred Zaha, winger, Crystal Palace winger Wilfred Zaha says he was sent death threats after the Arsenal draw because all the Arsenal fans were saying that he keeps cheating. For all the people taking it one step further and being racist and wishing death on my family, I wish you and your families the best too. My life is still good despite your hate. Well, that's them told. There you go. Listen, thank you very much for joining. Please drop a like, get your predictions in the comment section down below. You have until kick-off tonight, which is 8 o'clock. You have till 8 o'clock, which is for 8 o'clock kick-off tonight. You have till then to get your predictions in the comment section. We will see you later for the Xbox One content. Thank you, Joe, for coming on. See you later.